So I'm actually not going to be able to talk a lot because due to having to mash the cape almost the entire run, I'm going to be focused on pretty much mashing as fast as possible. But the cape is very important because every time you mash it, you get pushed forward 2 pixels, and that pretty much gains you, it's a guaranteed frame. Alright, it's showing. Alright. So yeah, anyway. You might have noticed me collecting gems throughout the game. It's not just random. Every time you reach 100 gems, you get a heart refill. And you're going to see the second instance of me manipulating that at a certain time that I want. The only real punishing thing with this speed run is that you don't get an automatic refill in any other way besides collecting 100 gems or dying. So in other words, the health you have at the end of a world or a level carries on to the next world or next level. There's 2 final boss fights in this game. And you really want full health for the last boss. because you pretty much do 5 damage boosts. The first boss you can do without taking any damage. It actually has a pretty unique setup, which I should be able to show off. It's not too bad. The old method was actually a lot more difficult. I also picked up a whole bunch of apples in the Genie world. That was also intentional, and that was actually a route change that I found in the game. Because we used to grab those apples right there. But that would give us like no apples from pretty much the end of Marketplace, which is the first world, to, you know, that point where I just got the apples. And being able to get more apples earlier means there's faster strategies. And came up with about like 2 to 3 seconds of faster stuff. And the funny backstory to it is, it was actually a gimmick runner that came up with the strat. I was testing it one day, and he came into my chat. His name is Bottle Cat. And he offered me a tip on it, and it worked. I'm just taking this route so I don't fill up too early. Because filling up too early actually sucks. Because then you'll take damage here, and then you'll have to get a refill in a chest after this boss, which is 1 second slower. So Jafar has 2 RNGs that he'll start with. It's either this pattern, or it's the one that I want, which is what he's always going to do afterward. Alright, I'm actually surprised I got that, because that was pretty much the optimal spot to stop Jafar. And you have like almost no room there. But you can get him more to the left and be safer with it. But the thing is, that second pattern happens first. Not much of the time, so a lot of runs die there, and it's an 8-second difference between the patterns. So this is the fight I need all my health for. Alright, let's see if this goes well. I could die. I'm gonna chance it. Alright. Should be done. Alright. And that's the end of the run there. Sorry I had the mic muted for like pretty much the first half of that run, but the nice thing about this game is that it's actually pretty simple. It's got some technical things, but overall it's a rather simple game to do. Like, this is the game that I would offer anybody, because I know there's a lot of people out there that wonder like what speedrun they want to try. And they watch speedruns, but like they don't know what to get into, but they really want to get into it. This would always be my game to go to. And I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why Live Split didn't stop there, but I saw the time was 17:28, so there you go. But yeah, I pretty much explained the speed run the time I did turn on my mic, so it's not like you guys missed anything. But you guys probably know the guy, but his name is LaHulk. He's pretty much the master of this game and master of other games. Pretty much a master in general. He's got all the records for this game. And his record for this category in particular is quite solid. There's, if I remember correctly, there's only one visible mistake, maybe two. And that was basically it. So his run is, yeah, it's pretty solid. Yeah, he's the #1 player for this category and for the other ones. And I got second place with a 1630, but I would like to get like a 1625 or sub 1625 at least. Beating Hulk's time would be pretty insane. But yeah, that was Disney's Aladdin. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. That was actually a really solid run besides the Genie 1 death. And I think I messed up something at the beginning. Oh, it was just like a jump that wasn't at full speed that I lost a second from, but that was fine. The Genie 1 death costed me like 30, maybe 40 seconds though. So that was still a mid to high 16 without the death. It's pretty solid. So first of all, I want to thank anyone that's stuck around through the whole day. We do have our last game coming up here, Super Mario RPG. It's a 4-way race between Void, Pidge, Countdown, and Albrecht. It's going to be a really good race. I suggest you guys stick around for this last game of the evening. And we will be back tomorrow afternoon, starting with Super Metroid by your boy Overfiend, followed by a huge Bomberman block by the RP Godfather, and then some things by Void, Canis, and myself later on. Yeah, without further ado, I'll start setting up the race. Just want to warn you guys, this might take a little bit for me to set up. Just bear with me here. I kind of got to do a monitor capture of everyone's streams and stuff, so just stick with me here.